did something without speaking up for you, and they be around you all the time. They know your character. They know who you are as a person. They know how you think because they be around you all the time. And before they tell somebody else, like, she's not like that, they'll sit there and let them talk about you. Or let them make up who they think you is in their head when the person that they talking to actually knows you. Nothing more than that bothers me.
No, let's talk about that. Story time. That is the reason why I don't have many friends today. Because that same exact situation happened to me with two people that I held to a high pedestal. Two people that I felt like, man, they'll never play with me like that. Play with me like that. I mean, play with me like that. And instead of either one of those people being honest and saying, well, look, you know, I should have been the bigger person, or I should have just laid it out all on the table. They chose the path that they chose. So with that being said, I no longer associate myself with people who feel like, oh, well, you know, that's their opinion. That's how they feel. I don't feel like that. Yeah, you don't. You say you don't feel like that, but by you being on the phone or being in that person's presence and you hearing what they're saying and you're not defending me at all, you sure you don't feel like that? Because usually when you don't feel a certain way, it speaks for itself. It shows that you don't feel a way. But again, those two people I held to a high pedestal because I felt like, man, they'll never play with me like that. And those were the same two people that did. And one of them went so far as to making up something so egregious about one of their loved ones, knowing that I worshiped the ground that this lady walked on. Said that I said something so egregious and took what I said completely out of context, and they knew exactly what they were doing. And they got a whole bandwagon of people to join with them. I was hurt. You hear me? I was hurt. I cried. But God had to show me the conversations that were being had about me when I wasn't in the room. And that's why I remain the person that I have always been. That's why God blesses me the way that He do. Because there's plenty of times I could have, you know, you could go with that funky behavior. You could be evil and nasty and conniving